Peace, it's Blessings Divine from Samad Guards Initiative. This is a video regarding what's happening across the country and world with George Floyd and all of the racial upset. I want to address something real quick as I'm here on the front lines regarding the reason we started Samad Guards Initiative was to address the great injustice that's been done to black and inner city people involving us living in a food desert. That's very important. I don't care who you are, what you do, if you're a lawyer, doctor, police officer, professional wrestler, you gotta eat. If you want liberation as black people, you're gonna have to depend on your own selves for your own food. That is a must. We need to start growing our own food. You want to seek justice from these white folk who oppress us and kill us and murder us, you cannot go to those same white folk for your food, clothing, and other basic needs. Mr. Farrakhan once said, "We're in bad shape, brother." I mean, if the white man didn't sell his toilet paper. And that always stuck out to me. I'm like, dang, and the toilet paper became a hot commodity with the whole corona thing going on. You can't find toilet paper anywhere. So it's about us as all people getting ourselves together. You know what I'm saying? So it's very, very important. People who are looking for answers and looking for what's going on right now, well, we'll deal with that, and I'll have a more in-depth video. I'm even starting a podcast and everything, dealing with all this and then some. And you can check it out on My Blessings Divine stuff. Samad Guards Initiative, keeping the focus on the front lines here by way of gardening, because we have to be producers of ourselves. We have to be able to provide ourselves our own food. The average white consensus is that they don't care. Is it every white person? No. But the general white consensus is that they do not care about us as black people. This is something I'm always very upfront about. I love my wife. This is something I'm always very upfront about, though. And she is entirely in understanding with this. We have to do something for ourselves. We cannot depend on our oppressor. We as black people have been an oppressed reality in America for 465 years now. You know what I'm saying? We've done everything we can to please them. We've died, gotten beaten, had dogs chew us apart. We've been hanged in trees, burned at the stake. We've been raped, pillaged, killed. We've had all of our justified anger used against us. They've demoralized every person who's been murdered by police and then some, as if they deserve to die. They make memes and jokes about them. You know what I'm saying? What more do you want? Black people, what more do you want? Again, is it every white person? No, it's not. Is it every white person? No, it's not. But the general white consensus, don't forget, there is a lot of white people who don't live anywhere near us, nowhere near the hood, don't care about us as a human reality. We are not human in their eyes. We stand on the strength of doing something for people who need it. The people who are most in need are black people. And we stand strong and unified on all fronts. We stand with our Palestinian family members who are being unjustly chastised by Israel. We stand with I'm Native American. I stand with my Native American family who are on third world reservations. Some of them without hospitals for miles and miles and miles. Some of them don't have running water in 2020. So we're standing in unity with all oppressed people. We have to get ourselves together as a black reality first, here in America. In this land of which we suffered, we fought in every war, the Civil War, both sides of the Civil War. We fought in the Revolutionary War, the Spanish-American War, the War of 1812, World War I, World War II, the Vietnam War, the Korean conflict. We're over in Iraq. Every single war, every single thing that this country has been involved in, we as black people have been on the front lines. And we get treated the worst out of everybody on this planet. Is this a hateful message? No. I hate what happens to us as a people because I love my people so much. I committed my life to helping to raise us up as a reality. You know what I'm saying? It's just some food for thought. And God's blessing us right now because it's finally raining. It ain't been raining in weeks. It's finally raining. Just because I planted some seeds just now. You know what I'm saying, family? So we've got to do better. We've got to do better. Rest in peace to George Floyd. George Floyd is a nail in the coffin of white supremacy. When truth comes, it creates a division. I don't care who you are, nothing. No, now you see white folk, you know what I mean, they're arguing with their family members because he has some who support Trump and all the racist stuff he's doing, and others who are like, that's not right, that's racist, that's messed up. So now you got, brother divided against brother, father divided against son. It's a real thing. Truth comes in the hood. Some people want to go with the oppressor. Some people want to do their own thing. Truth comes and divides people. This is a time of great separation. Because you cannot stand on the foundation of freedom, justice, and equality if you're trying to mix with people who want nothing to do with that. That makes sense? It's very self-evident. Very self-evident. So check your cipher. Check the people you got around you. You know what I'm saying? And we have to do better. So this is Samad Guns Initiative. It's based exclusively on what's going on with food. Because food justice is one of the most important things. You know what I'm saying? We have to grow the right foods so we can be dependent on ourselves. We have to learn what foods to eat, what foods to store in our houses. You know what I'm saying? There's a nice little book called How to Eat to Live. Nice little book called How to Eat to Live by Elijah Muhammad. I recommend. It's volume 1 and 2. I recommend it to everybody. You know what I'm saying? My wife read that book. She loves that book. She loves that book. But it's real. And, that's why we grow so many Navy beans. So foods really do have a direct impact on how you think and how you perceive the world around you. So that's what we're doing right now, family. We're going to keep this going. Blessed Divine. Thank y'all for listening. I'm out. Peace.